Hi everyone, my name is Ingrida and welcome to my channel. So today I thought I'm gonna do a quick Real Techniques makeup brushes review. So I'm gonna be reviewing a core kit, eye starter kit and a highlight and glow set kit. So I think I'm gonna start with the oldest that I have. So quite a few I have for, I'll show you all. So quite a few I have for a while, like this one, because that's the old package and you can see it's a bit dirty. So I'm gonna start with a core kit. So core kit comes with 4 brushes and makeup brush holding pouch which folds into the stand. I used to use this a lot, as you can see it's dirty, but I don't keep my brushes anymore here as long as I'm not traveling. If I'm traveling I'll take this with me because it's quite handy. So yeah, so it comes with 4 brushes like this. So first one is a dome shaped brush. I can't really remember what it said on the actual package, what is it for, but what I use it for, because I'm pretty sure all the Real Techniques makeup brushes are multitasking, but I usually use this one or to set powder under my eyes or for the highlight of my cheeks. And if you watch my videos you can see I'm using this a lot for cheek highlighting. Yeah, so I love this brush. I do use this one a lot, so this is definitely good. Next brush in the package is a small foundation brush, because for a normal foundation brush it's quite small. I don't really use this one much if I'm honest with you, but if I use it for contouring. I mean for applying a color from a pen, if you know what I mean. So apply under my eyes or under cheeks and then I blend it. So just for that reason. I don't really use for anything else. I don't find it handy because it's not quite good for a foundation because it's too small. Plus I like to apply my foundation with a sponge. So from all collection I think I use this one the least. Then this little brush is supposed to be a concealer brush, but I use this for so many things. I mean, this is such a good multitasking brush. So I use it for concealer, as it says, just a little dab, or under my eyebrows when I'm doing my eyebrows, if you know what I mean. So I'll conceal under with this one as well. And the most I use it from probably for lip liner, for a cut crease. As you see, I did cut crease makeup today, so I use this one as well for my cut crease. And for the, what else I use it for? For the shadow. Yeah, I use it for eyeshadows as well because it's a small dense brush. Really good, really multitasking good brush. And the last brush is like a flat powder brush kind of. So it's a flat head brush, fluffy, very soft. I don't use this one again a lot too, but if I use it for powder, just pressing powder into the face or the cheek contouring. I mean with powders. I wouldn't use with liquids. I try to use with liquids and I didn't like much, but it's good with BB cream actually. Yeah, I like this one for BB cream because it applies very nice like light layer. So yeah, this one for me for the BB creams or CC creams or the powder just to press in. So hope it's helpful for you guys. So this one is a core collection, the old pouch, because now they have a new pouch. Oh, I'm gonna show you like this. Now this is the old one, but brushes are exactly the same ones in a new pouch, just a slightly bit different color of the handles of the brushes. So this one I use pretty much everything. I use these two the most, and then these a bit less, but I still use them. But these two are like definitely worth buying a whole pack just for those 2 brushes. Okay, next one is that I've repurchased. So I have 2 the same ones. I have old package and you can see it's already dirty, and a brand new one. So the old package looked like this, and a new one looks, sorry, brushes are dirty as I was applying my makeup today. So yeah, old one looks like this and a new one looks like this. So a new design is kind of leather imitation. Don't know if you can see it properly. So a new design is kind of leather imitation, then this one is a soft like plush. I don't know how you call that material, but it's like soft, it has some softening in there. And both you can make it as a stand. So you can make as a stand this one, and you can make as a stand this one as well. So they contain exactly the same brushes, just the handles are lightly bit brighter, I think. Yeah, just make the brushes handles a little bit brighter than in this one, because this one is kind of paler. But the brushes are exactly the same. So first brush that comes is this dome, it's not dome shape, it's kind of like a flat and very fluffy brush. So they call it DELUXE CREASE brush. So that's a new one, that's an old one. They are exactly the same, just this one is dirty. As you can see, because I used it today. So I use this brush a lot. I use it for blending a crease, as it says. I use for blending my eyeshadow, although quite a lot of people would say that, oh, it's too big for eyeshadow. But this brush is perfect for pressing the powder under your eyes, or like a concealer, or blending a concealer, or actually contouring the nose. Like if you would go just on a side of your nose, this brush is perfect, I'm telling you. Another brush is base shadow brush. So this is kind of like a dome shaped, a bit of flat brush. Sorry, they're dirty because I use them. So that's a new one, that's an old one. They're exactly the same, so brushes haven't changed, just a package and a color of the handle. This brush I use for everything. This is such a multitasking brush. I mean, for applying a shadow, for blending a shadow, for, I mean, yeah, this brush for me is holy grail. I use it every single day. This brush is just amazing, if you know what I mean. You can get all this set just for this brush and you will love it, I'm telling you. Right, let's move on to another brush from this set. So another brush, they call it fine liner brush. Yeah, so this is a new one, this is an old one. So old one looks a bit fluffed out, a little bit. As for liner brush, I feel like it's slightly bit too big and too fluffy, if that makes sense. Especially this old one, because it's already fluffed out, so it's not the best to apply the eyeliner. But what I like to do with this one is apply a shadow under my lower lash line, if that makes sense. But I do use this brush a lot as well. I don't use as much as first two because I don't apply my eyeliner with this, but they definitely usable, or just to put a concealer under the eyebrow. In the package, another brush is accent brush, and I do use this brush a lot as well. Usually I use this brush, so that's an old package, sorry, and that's a new one. So that's like a C-shaped small dense brush. Actually, I just noticed, so the old one is more like a C-shape and this one is more like flat top. Can you see a difference? I just noticed that actually. Well, from the older line, I use this one a lot for highlighting the inner corners of my eyes, and this one today I just used for applying eyeshadow on my lower lash line. The last brush is, according to them, brow brush. This is what they call that. So that's an old package and that's a new one. So they look identical, except the old one is very dense and thick and slightly bit bigger. No, they're both the same dense, but this one is way much thicker and has more bristles, and the end of the brush is very like thicker because there's more bristles than in this one. So this one for eyebrows, I never use that because, well, it says it's eyebrow brush, right? But for eyebrows, I mean, it's a bit too big, it's too hard to control it. So what I use it for, or to do my cut crease, or to clean up after cut crease, because it's kind of good shape for doing that, or for the lower lash. But this one I haven't tried it yet, so I might try to apply my to use for the eyebrows, because this one is more dense and it's kind of less bristles, and they are more like, I don't know how to explain. Do you know what I mean? Like a bristles at the end of the brush is more like together, and it's like less of it, so it makes more precision, I think. So I might try for eyebrows, but I still think it's too big as a brush for the eyebrows. But yeah, so this is the eye starter kit, and that's a new one, and that's an old collection one. I use this, as I said, every single day. So these two brushes and this one, every single day. I mean, this especially. This one, not so much, and this one not so much, but I still use this one. This one I do use sometimes, but not really. But for the price that they sell for, they're definitely worth to get. I mean, they're cheap and they're so good. Because this one I have for like 2 years, I think, and I use every single day these two brushes and this one in here. And I mean, I haven't lost any bristles at all or anything. We haven't shredded or anything, so, and I wash it once a week at least, so think about it. It's pretty good. Okay, and another set I'm gonna review today is highlight and glow set. So it comes in the pouch, which is like black and white, the same leather kind of imitation, just inside is gray, and the pouch as well becomes a stand if you want to. So comes with 3 brushes. First one is this big fluffy one. It's kind of flat from the sides, but fluffy from the side. Makes sense? Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of flat and white. Yeah, flat and white. So it says multitasking brush. So I used this today for the first time, and actually I really liked it. I used to apply my highlighter, and I actually like this one. So just put on the side a bit and just concentrate on the top of my cheeks. Look at that. Amazing, right? It picks product so good. Yeah, so this brush now will definitely use, because I can see I could use it for my contouring as well, for applying a bronzer, and probably for setting a powder under my eyes. I could use that as well for, yeah. So this definitely a plus. I would definitely use this. Next one is small, kind of like a fan brush, but very, very small. So we call it compact fan brush. So yeah, we call it actually like a fan brush. The thing what I don't like about this brush, I don't know if you can see, so the fan goes around, but the dense brushes, they kind of go kind of in like a waves, and it's very, very dense. So today I tried this. So usually what I do with a small fan brush, like I have this one here, so that's a small fan brush, right? So I apply a highlighter for my cupid's bow, for my brown arch, and on the top of my nose, on the bridge of my nose, and on the tip of my nose. So today I try to apply my highlighter like I would do every day with a small fan brush. And yeah, for a cupid's bow it's okay. For under the brown arch it's okay, it's perfect because it's so dense, it's perfect for under brown arch. But for the tip of my nose and for the bridge of my nose, it's a bit too dense because it's very, very dense. It's very like hard brush, if you know what I mean. So I wouldn't actually use it for, you know, highlighting my nose. For a brown, for under the brow arch, yes. For cupid's bow, yes. I was actually a bit disappointed because I thought this brush would be like, what? Like amazing, but last brush in the set is, how do we call it? Targeted blending brush. So they say to use this one. Sorry, I have a package, I haven't showed you yet. So this one we say to use for blend highlighting liquids and creams. I don't usually use highlighting cream, but I can see that liquid highlighter would be very good to blend with this. But what I think I'm gonna be using this for is concealer, because I feel like it's such a good concealer blending brush. So I think I'll definitely use it for concealer, and for maybe powder, to press powder. And for contouring my nose, oh, that would be actually perfect for contouring nose. Look at that, because it's so like flat, you see? Flat and dense kind of. So for contouring it would be actually perfect, yeah. So I think I would be using this for contouring together with this one. For contouring nose. Yeah, I like this one. This one is good. So from a package of 3, I think the least I'm gonna use is this one. But those two look so far so good. I really hope you guys liked this video and you thought it was helpful. Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you think. Tell me if you would like to see more videos similar to this. I mean, like makeup product reviews, beauty product reviews, makeup brush reviews. And don't forget to press the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, as this would mean a lot to me. And I'm not exaggerating now. And I can't wait to share more videos with you guys, and I'll see you very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and bye!